So here's the thing that I recommend. If you are a Visible Wireless customer, hopefully your account is not compromised. If your account is compromised, definitely reach out to your banks.
Yeah.
If you see unauthorized purchases, talk to your bank. If it's credit card, call your credit card company. Like, hey, I got scammed. These fools scam me.
Yep.
Don't say these fools scam me. Well, you can say that, but I don't know.
Well, you could. It might work. Who knows?
It might work.
But,
but if your account right now, first thing you want to do is try to reset your password. I think their system's back up, so you should be able to do it. I know for me, it took me a while, to get it reset, and then make a strong password. If you don't know how to make a strong password, look up a password generator.
Yeah.
And they'll let you do that. And you know what? Going down the road, Visible Wireless isn't the only companies that get breached, unfortunately. Yeah. This kind of stuff happened. Like, it already happened to T-Mobile. It already happened to Mint Mobile. Just like it can happen to a lot of companies. So what you want to do is use a password manager like LastPass. I know LastPass has a free version that you could use. A lot of Mac users like 1Password, or you use something like I use Bitwarden. It's a password manager. Right there, you could keep track of all your passwords. And cool thing about it, they also have password generators in there. And then if you go to the website, you could either do autofill or you could disable that as well. So you can make strong passwords. So that's what I recommend as well. Make a strong password. Find a way to keep track of it. I know keeping track of passwords are a pain in the butt. Even having a password manager, keeping track of passwords in that password manager is a pain in the ass. All right, I admit that to myself.
Yep. So, but the fact of the matter is, if you don't have secure passwords, then you're setting yourself up for failure. You're setting yourself up for theft. I mean, password 1234, frankly, isn't going to cut it. Using dollar signs isn't going to cut it. None of that. You need alphanumeric randomization, frankly,
symbols and all that,
symbols,
capitalizations and things, and also any places that you visit online,
right,
that allows you to do 2FA, just enable it.
Yeah.
Hopefully they have smarter 2FA, not SMS based, but unfortunately a lot of places still use SMS 2FA.
Yeah, no, I do the same thing with my Instagram account. It's pretty slick, and I will give it the benefit of the doubt that having that in there is helpful, because I actually had my Instagram account get hacked, and I was able to get it all back. I lucked out, and that I instituted that. That's made my life a lot easier.
The one 2FA that we recommend, if it's possible, it's either using like a code that you use with an authenticator app. I think one you can even get like the actual key, a UB key or something like that. Those are actual physical keys that you have to get.
Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, but it's a device that randomizes the number as opposed to getting an app on your phone to do that. So
but getting the app on the phone is more convenient. So, if you have services like that lets you use that kind of 2FA, then go ahead and enable that.
Right.
Some will be even like, I know Google, they have like a couple of 2FAs, option. The one that you should avoid is SMS if possible. There's one that you could use for device sign-in. So like every time when you sign in from an unknown computer, it'll prompt you on your phone that's linked to your account and say, hey, did you try signing in? You get yes or no. You could do that. Or you could go the authenticator code method as well. So back to Visible Wireless. Has not been a good few days for them, unfortunately. So one other thing is, if you do have a credit card on file with them, what I recommend and other people recommend in those Reddit threads is, use privacy.com, or if your credit card company has like a virtual card number that you could use to set limits, put that in there. Privacy.com lets you do that too. Like they can let you make virtual card numbers that are linked to your bank account. But the cool thing is that they're basically like burner cards. You can use them once, or you could have a monthly one, but set a limit on how much it could spend. So if someone does hack in your account and they try to spend the money and buying a new iPhone, they can't do it because there's insufficient funds for that card.
Privacy.com, you said was
privacy.com.
Privacy.com. Okay. That's actually a pretty cool idea.
Yeah. It's like a burner phone, but for your cards.
Right on. I like that.
Yeah. So also check with your credit card company. I think some of them do have like virtual card numbers that you can make. I know Capital One does. I don't know about Bank America. Well, they're so old school. I don't think they've heard of.
Yeah, let's
cards,
assume they don't.
I'm assuming they don't.
And let me also just kind of interject another thing. I actually have LifeLock for identity theft kind of thing. I don't know what kind of data that Visible keeps and whatnot, but if they do have your social security number,
no, they're prepaid, so they don't have socials.
Okay, cool. Yeah. All right. Well, it's not a bad idea in and of itself. Just want to throw that out there.
But if you have used your social for other things, then,
right.
Yeah. So
yeah, it's unrelated. So,
but I don't think it's at a point where you need LifeLock. But again, I don't know. Depending, Visible is just one amongst many other places that have these data breaches. So,
but really if they are trying, but the trick is if they try to apply for like new credit card stuff, but obviously they're just taking credit card info and buying stuff with it. That definitely wouldn't fall into the LifeLock category where they look for identity theft and that sort of thing. It's a different category. So, but. Never hurts to look into that, but that's not related to what you're talking about with Visible here. So
so privacy.com, check them out. It's pretty much free. Cool. I mean, I've used them a couple of times. Like there's some things that I want to buy. Like I don't want to use my debit card, but I don't want to use my credit card. I want to use like my checking account. So I just like, here's this burner card.
Yeah, no,
sounds shady, but like, hey, shady people on the internet. So
I wouldn't use a debit card. Like, if I could avoid using a debit card, simply because if it gets breached, that's all your direct money that you have. And if that gets stolen, it's done. And whether the bank gives it back to you or not is another matter. You got to go through all that, all that hassle for that. So it's just something to think about there. And you go from there. So
So the cool thing about privacy.com is that they have 2FA as well. So give them a try. But what do you think? How do you feel about this Visible hack? Are you using some sort of other methods to protect yourself? Are you going to stay with Visible or have you already put it out? Let us know in the comments below. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please make sure to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to hit that bell notification so you get notified of new videos. And make sure to check out some of these other videos that we've been making. See you next time.